The chief guest, our senator, the leader of the majority in Senate, members of the County Assembly who are here today, directors of Frontier Pioneer School, Honorable Franklin Bet, ambaye nilimjua zamani sana nikiwa mdogo alipokuja katika shule yetu ya primary, a very humble man, and he didn't even announce that he was holding a very senior position in government. I only came to know so many years later. My name is Omari Mokaya, the Sub-County Director of Education Kericho, and standing in also for the County Director of Education, Bwana Julius Ngonesh, who would have wished to be here, but because of other engagement is not here. Let me say I'm honored to be here today, and I'm not going to make a long speech. I've been part and parcel of the history of this school, and I want to give an account. When Madam Felicitas came to my office, I was Principal Education Officer at that time. I was not Sub-County Director of Education. And she told me, come and look at a place where we are starting a small project. We have a few children, so that you can be able to give us authority to either proceed or close. So when I went to Abos Road, it was in a residential, somebody's residential house, I believe. They'd rented. And with my training, I told Madam Felicitas, this is not going to be a daycare. We need to start an ECD. So start thinking. And my prophecy didn't take a year. She came back and told me what you said is true. The pressure that I already have from parents is big. That house cannot accommodate. So we are moving to Kisumu Road. Congratulations, Madam Felicitas. When I got to know Bernard, is when I realized that behind every successful woman, there is a man working behind the scenes. Thank you, Bernard, for being visionary, for being strategic in supporting Madam Felicitas to realize the Frontier Pioneer dream. The other next account I want to give is when they invited us to the school that is down here, across the road, and we came with Madam Jacqueline, our quality assurance and standards officer, to come and assess for registration. When we came, we were taken around the facility, the children, the numbers had gone up, and I made the second prophecy. I told them, this place is not going to be enough. You are not going to have an ECD, you are going to need primary school. And today, we are breaking this ground to prepare for grade 1 up to grade 6. I want to make some 3 predictions now, today. And I want to believe that those predictions are going to happen. I want to tell you, Bernard and Felicitas, that prepare for junior secondary, prepare for senior secondary, and lastly, I want to tell you, you are going to have a university. That is my dream for you. I want to talk to the parents. Thank you for trusting Pioneer. Thank you for bringing your children to Pioneer School. When you bring your children to Pioneer, you are helping us as a ministry. You are helping the government. Government is investing a lot of money in education. With the 100% transition, you are aware the Ministry of Education is what takes the greatest budget. Pesa mingi sana tunapewa na serikali kwa idara ya elimu. And you who are here, who have invested in private schools, you are helping the Ministry of Education to ease the pressure that the government has in investing in education. And we want to thank you so much for partnering with us. And I think that's what the President says. Let's help one another. I want to also say that investment in private education is a noble idea. In Kericho sub-county, 50% of our primary schools are private schools. And the numbers are quite promising. We want to challenge the other investors in private education. As a ministry, The regulations are going to be open. We are not going to put any bottlenecks on your way so long as you certify what we have actually said. I want to say to Coma Hill, thank you for accepting to host Frontier Pioneer. They were looking for space, and you have given them space. I want to pray that from the comments that you have already made, this ground at some point will be the Frontier Pioneer School grounds as they prepare for junior secondary, senior secondary, and as they look for bigger land for university. Mheshimiwa Senate Majority Leader, I want to thank you for gracing this occasion. There are many things that you may not be knowing, but I want to tell you, we are seeing the hand of the senator in education. The senator was supposed to be in Kapkiam yesterday, an event that has been postponed, Kapkiam Secondary Schools, on matters education. The senator was in Kericho High School, and he has promised them 10 million for the security fence to ensure that discipline is maintained in Kericho High School. Senator is also in many schools trying to help our principals ensure that academic standards go up. The senator is here again in a private school, meaning that he knows the children, whether in private, whether in public, they are government children. We want to thank you, Senator, and we want to ask you, together with the members of the County Assembly, the members of Parliament, the Governor, we want to see your hand as you are doing in education to ensure that Kericho County takes great strides in education. Finally, let me say this, the directors, we pray for you. We have already received your application for assessment of the facilities across the road, and I'm going to send my quality assurance and standards officer to do that assessment, and you can be certain, as I move that request at the County Education Board, it will definitely pass. For the parents, keep trusting. With 9 children in 2019, now standing at 230, God is not done with you, Felicitas and Bernard. Keep praying hard, keep focused, and we pray and dream with you to realize your vision. Thank you.